Next week on Home and Away in the UK, as we return to the scene, Roo is blindsided by what she's found, but is interrupted when she hears Eliza returning. She quickly returns the box to its hiding place as Eliza enters the room, and explains her presence by saying she was dropping off some textbooks. Having taken the knife, Roo conceals it in the pantry. With tension simmering under the surface, Roo becomes increasingly short with Eliza, especially as she repeatedly asks about visiting Harper after hearing she's back from the city. The next morning, Roo finds Eliza studying a book about ancient Egypt, and whilst Eliza is fascinated by the gruesome process of mummification, Roo sees an opportunity for a subtle interrogation. Casually starting a discussion on the countless possessions that the pharaohs would be buried with, Roo asks Eliza why she thought that was, and what sort of treasure she would choose for herself. "I would want things that make me happy," Eliza tells her. "Like memories?" Roo queries. "No. Like trophies," Eliza responds, leaving Roo further unsettled. When Eliza later notices that the key has fallen out of her music box, she goes to inspect the contents, and is quick to realize that the knife is missing. Without hesitation, Eliza heads straight to Salt where Roo is talking to Harper about her concerns. Confronting Roo in front of everyone, Eliza yells at her to return the knife. Roo is shaken as Eliza's aggression boils over, and as she tries to question what Eliza was doing with the knife, she exclaims that it's none of her business. Tane is shocked when he hears Eliza tell Roo that the bloodied bandage was the one they used on Scott, and as Eliza storms off with Roo hurrying after her, he stops Harper from getting involved. Outside, Eliza accuses Roo of betraying her trust once again by going through her belongings. Roo tries to explain that she's only looking out for her, and genuinely wants to help her, but Eliza isn't buying it. Convinced Roo is no different from the other carers, Eliza believes this is just another attempt to find a reason to get rid of her. As Eliza marches off, Roo is left reeling from the fiery encounter, prompting a nearby Molly to ask if she's okay. By the time Roo returns home, Eliza has all her belongings packed up in a backpack as she heads out the door. Roo admits that she's let her down, but pleads with Eliza to help her do better, suggesting they go through the things in her music box so that she can better understand why she shouldn't be worried. Eliza is dubious that Roo will understand, but agrees to sit down and talk things through. Going through her belongings, Eliza explains that there's sentimental reasons attached to all the items. As it comes to the more concerning artifacts, Eliza tells Roo that the scratched-out photo is of her as a youngster with her parents, the first people she felt let her down. Scott's bloodied bandage, she claims, is a reminder to herself that she shouldn't lose her temper, whilst the lighter was her late Ron's, who was a smoker. When it comes to Alf's knife, Eliza states that the day she spent with him talking about fishing was a special moment for her. The story tugs on Roo's heartstrings as she begins to feel guilty for ever doubting Eliza. Roo seeks advice from social worker Harper, who offers to have a chat with Eliza herself. As they take a walk to Salt, Harper attempts to get Eliza to open up about the tough time she's having fitting in, but Eliza remains fixated on talking about Harper's baby. When Harper reveals that her son is kicking as they speak, she allows Eliza to feel the bump, just as Tane walks in. He masks his concern, casually joining them, but inside, he's uneasy about Eliza's behavior. Once alone, Tane urges Harper to create some distance between her and Eliza. But when Roo subsequently delivers the news that Harper will be too busy to see her again, Eliza is rattled. The one person she'd begun to trust has pulled away. Embittered, Eliza takes a teddy bear she had bought for the baby and sets fire to it. As she watches the flames consume the bear's face, she finds a sense of satisfaction. Is Eliza about to spiral out of control?